What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Yeah No No Yeah. In this one, we are finally doing another music-centered episode where we discuss the artist Kanye West. Everything from his career to his controversies, but most importantly, the music. We go through each of his albums and even go as far as ranking all of his albums. So it was a lot of fun. It's an artist that we both really like. So we hope you enjoy listening. As always, keep an eye out in the description of the episode for the poll on Spotify if you'd like to interact with that, and for the timestamps if you want to jump to a certain point in the episode. And also check the description where we keep our link trees to all of our social medias and our Patreon, which we now have. So if you would like to support the show, it would mean the world to us. So feel free to check out that. So with that being said, let's get into the episode.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Is the worst part.
Yes, it is the worst part.
Fucking 18 episodes in and I still don't know.
I mean, we were recording not recording. We were just talking just before this, so it feels weird to just be like, hello.
Well, yeah.
Hello. Hi.
It is a little weird. Yeah, 18 episodes in, I still don't really know, how to do it. I'm always going to be awkward. Always.
It's crazy we got to 18 episodes. We're zooming.
Yeah, we are. I mean, it started in January, right? Like late January?
Yeah, I think I wrote it down. I think it's January 23rd is our first episode. So we'll have to have an anniversary.
Wow. It feels like we should have had more episodes, but then again, I mean, it makes sense. I guess almost 20.
Yeah, and given the fact that I've taken 2 holidays as well,
True, we've had a lot of stuff going on at times, so
yeah,
that makes sense.
it's a good amount of episodes though.
It is
Still going strong.
still going strong.
See, we need another icebreaker.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we still want to do the good and the bad.
I think we've cancelled that, haven't we? Unless you have something.
I mean, if you want to cancel it, I feel like like I said, my life is too boring to think of something like really good or bad. I mean, I could tell you good or bad things, but it's just always work related. So it's like, fuck.
Tell me what's something that annoyed you recently.
Something that annoyed me.
Yeah.
Well, is it work related?
I mean, if it's work related, then it's work related.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I said, I've just been, I guess I live in a college town and it's homecoming week and I've been extremely burnt out. So sorry if you hear it in my voice, but I've just been working so much because I do work in a department at the college and it's just crazy. It's such a small town, but when the college shit goes on, it's like crazy and all these college kids and there's so much partying. And I'm tired, and I've just been working. It's terrible.
God.
But, oh well. I think this is the last week for it, so I need to recharge, and then, yeah, I'll be good. But, yeah, drunk college kids annoy me, and I've been seeing a lot of them lately. So
yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I asked that question. I don't have one myself, I don't think. But
I mean, everything in general kind of annoys me a lot of times, just random stuff. But
I mean, it's probably just the work-related shit. Work is fucked, and I very well might be quitting.
Well, if it's for the best, if it makes you happier, as long as you, I guess, find something to replace it, you know?
Yeah. 3 years being there as of September.
Wow.
And it's just, you get nothing out of it. It's the worst fucking company to work for. You don't get thanked for anything. The pay isn't even that great. It's just horrible. It's fucking awful. So I can't be there anymore, especially because my boss got fired. So she was the only good thing there, and that happened, and now I'm just well, there's no reason for me to stay anymore. Fuck this. Thinking of maybe applying to the liquor store down the road maybe, or or there's another gas station that's nearby, closer to me, which I could apply to, or I could apply to a movie theater or something, see what happens. Who knows?
I mean, whatever's better than that. Yeah, that's always the reason that I quit my past jobs, because the management just got so bad.
Yeah,
and it can ruin it. So
this one is just bad, and it's corrupt. Really corrupt. Like, I can't get into all of it because I don't want to, like, I don't know, get into a defamation lawsuit or something, but, you know.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's bad.
Well, do whatever makes you happier. So, quitting the job's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And it'll be good to get off night shift, you know. That just, it takes its toll. Especially 3 years of it. Got a cider.
Oh, nice. See, I wish I could get a drink, but I mean, it is 9 a.m, so, and I have to work.
Yeah.
So, fuck. Can't really do that. Well, I guess, I since we don't have any small topics, like, because I just couldn't think of any.
Yeah, we might as well get into the meat.
Yeah, so we're finally doing another music episode. I feel like the last one we did was Death Grips, like the music-focused episode.
We've talked about little bits of music here and there, but yeah, it's been that long.
I just think we needed an artist big enough that we both like enough and have enough to talk about, like Death Grips, which, I mean, yeah, and we've always talked about doing an episode on this artist who is our boy Yeezy, Kanye West.
Yeah. I feel like we should just call this one the Kanye episode because we've been referencing like doing it for so long.
We should just, because we always say like we'll save it for the Kanye episode or do the whatever Kanye episode. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to talk about with this guy.
What I think we should start off with maybe is just like doing a rundown on him. Like maybe pull up Wikipedia or something, just talk about him. I mean, I'm sure everyone and their grandmother knows who he is, but you know.
True, he probably needs no introduction. I mean,
he's a crazy guy.
He is really crazy. Oh my God. Oh shit.
What?
I just pulled up Kanye West and all the news headlines are insane. Like, we'll get into that too, but first, okay. Ye. I love how even in Wikipedia they refer to him as Ye.
That's his legal name now.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way. What
it is.
Kanye? Oh, fucking.
He legally changed his name to Ye.
Well, he's always going to be Kanye to me, so. Ye is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, and fashion designer. He is one of the most critically acclaimed artists of the 21st century and regarded as one of the most influential hip-hop artists of all time, which is true.
Very true.
So, yeah.
Quite the fashion designer as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah. It is crazy how he's managed to stay like so relevant for so long, because a lot of rappers kind of just burn out and nobody talks about him anymore.
He is just never not talked about.
Oh,
There's always something.
It's always something, but that's because he's always doing crazy shit, saying crazy shit, which I mean is smart, like like PR marketing wise, because like people are always gonna be talking about you, even if it's bad. People are always gonna be talking about you.
It's smart. It's very smart. He knows what he's doing.
It is.
I mean, we could talk about like him and like his life and the controversies and stuff, and then get into like albums and stuff.
There's too many controversies.
There is.
There's so fucking many. But yeah, we'll save the music, the important part, for later. But like him as a person, I don't know. He seems like a totally fine guy, other than every other week you hear something crazy about him. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah,
he's just always doing something weird. But I mean, the most recently, there's like the whole Jewish shit,
which I'm not even that like fully aware of like what's going on with that. So
I mean, I actually cut it out of the episode, but we like mentioned it when we like Keelan sent us the tweet.
Oh yeah,
posted. Yeah, so what he said was, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm doing DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda." So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what sparked all this. Like, what is
I think it's something to do with him trying to get some kind of legal shit done and whatever, and like the people that were opposing him or something like that were Jewish, and he just got frustrated or something. But there's like a whole like hour and a half long like Piers Morgan interview that he did. I don't know if you've seen the clips from that, but like he's just...
Oh, I did see some clips. Yeah.
He apologized. He did, but like he also said, "I'm black, so I could say that." Basically.
Oh like, man,
what are you talking about, dude? Fuck.
Yeah, that's.
He's just
that ain't good. He's just a lot.
one thing we should touch on is the fact that he ran for president.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure. Like, didn't he run twice or just the once? No, he ran only once. Oh, maybe twice. I don't know. But now he's talking about running again, so...
Oh. I think he always talked about it, but he only, like, ran once.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He's always, like, saying, like... Because I think I remember he teased that he was going to run in 2016, but then... Wait, no, or was it 2012? I don't know. Fuck. I feel like he's teased it a lot running for president, and then he actually ran. And at this point, I mean, the people that were electing president, I don't even care anymore. Like, okay, run for president, Kanye. Like, what? I mean, that'd be, I guess, not a good idea. He's a pretty crazy person to put in charge of the country. But
see, I would usually say, like, it's not going to affect me, so it doesn't matter. But eventually, I'm going to be moving.
I feel like it'll affect the world, honestly, if he does.
Just nuclear strikes on, like, Jewish people.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's just crazy. I did one little headline I just saw when I pulled up Kanye West, and this was from 2 days ago. Kanye West wants to build his own mini city called the Ecosystem.
The ecosystem.
Or the Ecosystem. I think ecosystem, yeah.
Oh my god.
He wants to build his own mini city.
Why?
I know, exactly, because he can, I guess. He's worth $2 billion, which is crazy. So he could do it, I'm sure. 2 Yeezy sources say West's plan for his own small universe has been in the works for years, describing it as a self-sustained enterprise that would have its own branded products and services.
Fuck. This fucking guy.
Oh, man. That's just bizarre.
Any other whack headlines?
A lot of it is about his ecosystem.
He did recently, I believe the quote was, like, it was on that Piers Morgan interview where he just said, like, there is no one at the moment that is more oppressed than the straight white male. So he's looking out for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a guy.
Oh, what a guy. Okay, Kanye West was dropped by Balenciaga. That was another big thing that just happened. So yeah, people have just been, like, dropping him from things he's been involved with and, like, banning him from... Like, I think his bank, like, closed out his accounts. I saw that for no reason. Like, they didn't give a reason.
I fucking hate that. That makes no sense.
Yeah, just because he's, like, a really outspoken person. Yeah, exactly. Like, but just because he said controversial stuff, pretty much.
There is no reason for a bank to do that. The banks should remain, like, so impartial when it's, like, just your money. Like, they did the same thing with Alex Jones when he got, like, super cancelled and shit. They, like, cancelled his funds and shit. It's like, dude, what? That's your money. Like...
Yeah.
You earned that.
I don't understand that.
So shitty.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, if you want to, like, deplatform them or whatever, like, take them off social media, then that's, like, it's shitty, but, like, a bank, that's, like, way over the line.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Wait. Oh, God. What is this? 3 days ago. This is TMZ, so I'm not, like, taking it, you know, for granted, or I'm not, like, believing it all, but Kanye West says he only wishes death on Jews who did him wrong.
Yep. I think that's... He probably just wishes death on people that did him wrong and they're taken out of context, like, because they're Jewish, maybe.
True. Yeah, maybe. God.
It's fine to wish death on people. It's fine.
Is it, though? I don't know if it is. It depends on if how bad they are.
He's going wild. He's just going all out.
I know, it's just crazy how he's still doing this stuff and he's still so relevant. Like,
there is one thing that I saw this morning, and Julia sent it to me actually, because she knew that we were going to do this episode. Kanye West says Quentin Tarantino ripped off Django movie idea from him.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. I just saw that too on the news headline. Yeah. Well, what this one says, he claims it was his idea, says he pitched it to Jamie Foxx and Quentin Tarantino. I guess I didn't know he said they ripped it off from him.
Apparently it was for the music video for Gold Digger.
Oh.
So
God.
He's nuts.
Well, I mean, if it was his idea, then that's cool. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, who knows what you can even believe at this point?
I don't think that Django is, like, a necessarily, like, super special story anyway. Like, it's sort of what's done with it that's special to me.
Yeah, it's just, like, not your typical Western or, like, you know, your Western that you've seen. Like a slave turned cowboy type thing. I don't know how often that's been done, I guess. Kanye West hires Johnny Depp's attorney, Camila Vasquez, to represent his business interests as brands Paul Huckabee. I don't know why it's like, out of all the lawyers...
If that's streamed live, I want to watch that. I need to see more of Camille.
Aren't they? Oh no, never mind. Johnny Depp was dating a different lawyer. Did you all see that? I guess not about Kanye, but Johnny Depp is dating one of his other lawyers from his team
Yeah,
or something like that.
for some reason they were always assuming that he was dating Camille, but no, it
Yeah,
was always
which
just
it
rumors.
seemed like that, but I guess not. No.
Well, as long as he's happy, he deserves it.
Kanye West screamed about Pete Davidson's 10-inch penis during fight. I don't know what that is. Is that a joke?
I imagine so. I can't see Pete Davidson having a 10-inch penis, but I mean,
No, not even close.
what is with the
Oh,
whole
that's
Pete
another
Davidson
big thing. The whole fucking Pete Davidson,
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian thing. God, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I was so tired of hearing about Pete Davidson. I never liked him before, but even after this,
He's
I'm just
always
like-
annoyed me.
I never even saw him in much stuff. I know he was a big thing on SNL, which I think new SNL has gone downhill anyway. Like, I like old SNL, but in terms of acting, the last thing I saw him in was Bodies, 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 which he was a complete asshole in that movie, but he played it well, I guess.
He was in I Want You Back for like one scene, and he was honestly pretty funny, but I mean, aside from that, I just don't like him.
Yeah, I don't really like him either. But that was so weird, just that whole weird triangle drama between them. Even just that whole relationship with Kim and Kanye is just a bad match.
There's also the whole thing with him naming his kid Northwest.
Which, I mean, that seems freaking tame to compare to all this other stuff at this point. Like, I remember
Yeah.
everyone thought that was like, he's naming his kid North, and now it's like...
That was like the first domino. Then everything
That
else
was.
happened.
That was the first little domino. Which I guess it's a clever name, but still having your daughter named, Northwest, I don't know.
It's better
It's
than
kinda
like
cheesy.
Elon Musk and Grimes' kid, I guess.
Oh, God. Elon
remember
Musk's kid. Isn't it like fucking AEXIII hyphen fucking...
I'll look it
That's
up.
literally his name. It's it's like a password, his kid's name.
It's like XAEA-12. Fucking hell.
His kid's a robot. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's so weird as well because like Grimes is such like a weird person, but like honestly she makes great music. Great fucking music. It's just it's always the crazy people. They make like amazing music.
Yeah, it's really weird. Kanye West explains why he's jealous of Jewish culture. Okay. Didn't Adidas drop him too? I don't know. It's a ton of stuff. Like, there's so many news headlines, and I guess he's worth so much at this point. He kind of just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But I just hope he gets back to making like really good music, because that's what I don't want all this stuff taking place in his life and taking away from the music.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I think that's the one thing that's remained like consistently great about him.
Yeah.
He can always make good shit. I don't think he has any bad music really.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think he's made a bad album.
He's made a bad song though.
Which one?
Do you remember Lift Yourself?
Lift. Oh, I don't even remember. I probably listened to it when it came out, but I honestly don't even remember it. So maybe it was bad if I don't remember it.
Can I play a little bit to remind you?
Yeah. Oh my God.
How is that a
like-
real song?
That's I don't know if that's the worst thing I've ever heard or the best thing I've ever heard.
I know.
Holy shit. That was
I mean,
incredible.
that's an example of like a bad song from him, honestly, but it's also just so bad it's good.
Exactly. It's so bad it's fucking good. That's
God.
hilarious.
Whoopity
Whoop-diddy scoop. Scoop diddy whoop. It's like Dr. Seuss.
This next verse though, these bars.
Oh, I must not have heard that because I would have remembered it. I don't know how I missed that song.
It's a great one.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Guess that's a good segue into the music.
Yeah, I think so too. This is at least the good part of Kanye West, the music.
That's what we do it for. That's why we love him.
Yes. Man, you got to listen to a lot more of his stuff in preparation for this. I wish I had more time. A lot of his stuff is still fresh in my mind, but some of it is not as fresh, like his first couple albums.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll still have enough to talk about, I think. I mean, when we did Death Grips, like, you had heard Ex-Military, like, once, and...
That's true. So yeah, his first album, College Dropout. Was it
College
2004? Yeah. This one is one that I honestly, it's one of the ones I've listened to the least, so I don't have a lot I guess, for me to say about it. I mean, it does have some great songs, but it's just the one I find myself coming back to the least for some reason.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's sort of like really celebrated within like his fan base and stuff. And I hadn't listened to it probably in like 2 years or something like that, but re-listening to it just recently, like, I just really don't like it very much. I just don't. I don't know why, but it's just, it feels so weak and like overlong, and I don't know. Like, I just
that's how I was feeling too. I didn't know if like you would fall in line with most of Kanye's fans, because like I said, or like you said, among Kanye's fans, they consider this to be like one of his best, like,
yeah, they do.
if not the best. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a bit too long. Like, it's 21 songs. There's a lot of skits. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was listening to some of it this morning before this recording, because it's the one I'm least familiar with. And, I mean, it does have some great songs. Like, if I was to name my favorite songs, I mean, it's the popular ones, like All Falls Down, Jesus Walks, you know, Through the Wire. It's like, it's, I don't know.
It's just like not the best. I don't know. I really don't get the hype around it. Like, the sound, like, instrumentally isn't like that well inspired, I don't think. And I think that's one of the things that I come to Kanye for, is like, because he has so many great instrumental arrangements and stuff. But with this one,
Same
it just
here.
feels very basic.
Yeah, it's just your typical like early 2000s rap beats and stuff, you know. I mean, it's still a very good album. I mean, it's still good. It's just compared to his other stuff, I mean, you know, it's just, it doesn't really hold up as well for
I
me.
honestly struggle to name like a few songs that I really like. Like, yeah, All Falls Down and Never Let Me Down I like, but aside from that, I don't know.
Yeah. I also like because there's a lyric that's pretty funny off of it.
That's another great thing about Kanye. He has
his
great
lyrics are something else.
They're either like so hilarious or they're like so deep and amazing. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I like the new workout plan is pretty funny on that album. Yeah. Eat your salad, no dessert. Get the man that you deserve. I think it's Twista on that song, or it sounded like Nate Dogg, but I think it's Twista. Yeah, that was a one that I do not remember at all until this morning. But yeah, it's just I don't know how much to say about it.
Me neither. If you guys enjoy it, that's great, but
I mean, everyone seems to enjoy it, I guess, but that's where all the Kanye fans are gonna hate us now, because I mean, you know, it's known to be one of his best albums, but
I think that's a base decision. That as lower tier, honestly.
Going against the popular opinion. And even, this is where we still might disagree, though, because, like, even his next album, Late Registration, almost falls, like, in the same area as College Dropout for me. It just does.
I can't say I agree with that one, though.
Yeah. I mean, it does have more songs I like. Okay, obviously, Touch Sky, Gold Digger, even, like, Celebration, like, I'll just throw on, and I love that song. Oh, and Hey Mama has gotten, like, me really emotional before, too. Like, that one is the only Kanye song to really, like, almost make me tear up.
So I really consider Late Registration to be just, like, a better version of College Dropout, because it just feels sort of similar, but, like, the instrumentation is way better. And the lyrics.
I agree, and it's catchier. It is a lot catchier.
I mean, right from the get-go, there's, like, a song he did with, like, Adam Levine. Like, even though I'm not a big Adam Levine fan, like, like it's a really fucking good song.
I really wish I listened through these albums before this, but I remember that. That's a good song. Yeah, I think this is a better version of College Dropout. That's pretty much right.
I actually think the first Kanye song that I heard that got me into Kanye was Touch the Sky, which is odd, but
yeah. Well, it is a great song. I mean, Gold Digger was probably one of my first. Actually, no, Heartless was, I think, the first Kanye song I ever heard.
I don't know what the first I ever heard was, but the one that got me into Kanye was Touch the Sky.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites off of this one. In terms of least favorites, though, like, I don't remember, like, well enough. Like, all these songs I don't recognize, I guess you could say, are my least favorites, just because I don't go back to them.
I really love Drive Slow. That's one of my favorites.
That is a really good one. I love the instrumental on that.
Like the saxophone and shit. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I really like Late Registration, but I don't think it's, like, completely top tier or anything.
No.
But it is very good.
It is. It's actually the same amount of songs as College Dropout, too, but I guess it just doesn't feel like it.
It's like 6 minutes less than College Dropout.
Yeah, for me, I just don't really like all the skits you can take out of the College Dropout, and like it would help it. I just don't.
I'm not a big fan of skits in general in rap
Me
music.
neither.
They just take up so much time.
Like I get that albums tell a story, you know, like they can tell a story, but like, and the skits are a big part of that. But I don't really go to albums for that. I just go for the music.
That's actually one of the things I like the least about like Brockhampton's first album. Well, the Saturation one.
Oh,
like that has like quite a bit of skits for some reason, and they just sort of take away from the actual songs for me.
Yeah, I think their other two Saturation albums do that too, and that's always what kind of brings it down for me too. But yeah, because in Late Registration, they're literally just called Skit 1, Skit 2, Skit 3, Skit 4. Oh, it's like, what? Fuck, it's like, what is this about? I don't care. I'm simple. Just give me the music.
Some of it is just the goofiest shit that like doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, I don't know. This album really is close to College Dropout for me in terms of a lot of stuff. But
I think it's better, but not by.
It's better, but like not by like a lot for me. But I think where he really finally changes up his sound, and like this is where I started. Like this is where I actually feel like I started listening more to his music was for Graduation. Like that fucking album is great.
Yeah, one of the biggest ones from my childhood. It's fucking amazing. I love it.
I mean, 2007, so I feel like it probably, I don't know how old we would have been, but it was like the right time for that album.
Yeah. I still think one of the best like produced songs like I've ever heard is Flashing Lights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The instrumentation on that is fucking unreal.
It is. I mean, it's a really popular opinion, but like that is one of the best Kanye songs, and probably my favorite off this whole album is Flashing Lights. It's just so good.
Mine would be that or I Wonder, probably.
Yeah, I Wonder is really good. And Can't Tell Me Nothing, I love that song. Good Life is good. Stronger, of course. Like shit. Like that song used to get me pumped up. Like that's like
love
the
the
best.
Glory as well and everything.
Yeah.
Just every song. Well, I mean, there is Barry Bonds and Drunk and Hot Girls.
Yeah, those haven't aged well. Like not even just because of the lyrics, but like because the sound of it just. The production on some of the songs are just not like, some of them are amazing, like we said, Flashing Lights. Some of the other ones,
I think Barry Bonds has at least like good instrumental, but Drunken Hot Girls is just like, what is this?
I don't know what it is, but every time I hear that boom doo 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 and on Barry Bonds, and I'm instantly just like, oh, it's this song again. I'm gonna skip it because I don't really like Lil Wayne. That's another opinion of mine. Like I don't know if it's unpopular, but I just really don't like Lil Wayne.
I think he works on some songs, like his features works sometimes for me, but not always.
Sometimes, but
like there's a one he did on 808s with Kanye.
Oh yeah, like I see you in my nightmares, or
yeah, like he's actually really good on that song, I think.
Yeah, he is.
But Barry Bonds isn't the best.
It's really not. Champion's really good.
Fuck yeah.
Do you feel like you are a champion? Oh, man.
Yes, I did.
Good Morning is like a good one to literally throw on in the morning.
Yeah, it's another really great like instrumental as well.
Just overall, this like it is full of great instrumentals and like just catchy songs, but it's not perfect. It's not a perfect album.
I used to consider it a perfect album for a long time, and I still like feel the need to say that it is, but then I just remember some moments about it. But it is very distinctive, and it's a very special album, I think.
Yeah.
Even so.
I guess we weren't even like, did we do this with Death Grips to where like we rate the album too?
I don't think we did, but I mean, you can if you want.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, I don't know. To me, this is like a solid 8 out of 10. Like, I never considered it perfect. It's got a handful of songs I just always skip over, but I mean, it is a great album.
I gotta give it like a solid 9, honestly, if I was gonna give it something. Like, I really love it.
Yeah, there was a time to where it was probably like a 10 for me too, honestly, though, but just over time, I don't know. And the College Dropout, Late Registration, this seems low, but I'd give them both 7 out of 10s. I just think they're good. Just,
Oh, but upon re-listen to the College Dropout, I'd struggle to give it more than a 5.
Really? Oh,
yeah, I just don't like it that much. Late Registration would probably be like 7 for me, but yeah. Like, ugh, I don't know.
Yeah. It's weird because like with a lot of artists, their earlier stuff I feel like is usually better, right? I mean, I don't know, but
I think the mid section of Kanye is the best, really.
Oh yeah, the mid for sure.
He's got like this string of like 4 albums in a row where it's just perfection.
It really is. Oh my god, like this next one is, I mean, fuck. 808s and Heartbreak is the one I go to like the most probably.
808s is incredible.
Like I don't even know where to start. Like,
and it is the most underrated one, for fuck's sake. Nobody
is, and
fucking
people,
likes it.
Exactly, and people like, well, now I think people like it, but I think when it came out, people hated it. If that's right, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was definitely like not well talked about, honestly, especially
No.
because that was like around a time when people were getting sick of autotune and shit. But this makes it work so well.
Yeah, he does. Like, I don't remember where I heard this, but like, you know, autotune should be used like as an instrument.
You heard that from me.
Oh, that's from you? I don't know.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember saying that.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it's true though, because he does like, he doesn't rely on it, but it like adds to the songs, it adds to the album.
It adds like a really good aura to the album.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like that whole album, like even though the songs are different and stuff, there's this really weird feeling to it where you're just like, you can't quite explain it. It's just a feeling.
Yeah, and all of his albums up until this point, I feel like have been like really upbeat, like all of his albums, and then this is the first one. It's like kind of depressing, or I mean, like a lot of songs are.
There are like upbeat songs, like Paranoid.
That's
I think
true.
is really fun.
Paranoid, RoboCop, yeah. But yeah, easily my favorite would be Welcome to Heartbreak. I
Really
love that song. Yeah, that's the one I would always go back to and put on like repeat. I would just listen to Welcome to Heartbreak.
Did we sing that karaoke?
Yeah, we did.
didn't
When
we?
we
Yeah.
met up, then yeah, I think we did.
My friend showed me pictures of his kids.
Yeah, that's a great fucking song.
The lyrics throughout the whole album are just incredible.
And yeah, Say You Will, one of the best openers like ever. It's just so good.
I can never get over that song.
And it's like really long, but I don't even care. Like it feels like the instrumental goes on forever, but I just don't care.
But
I can listen to it on repeat.
it could go on for fucking like decades, and I would keep listening to it. It's so good.
But it's so simple. It's just boom, boom, doo, 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 doo. Or I can't remember off the top of my head.
The best like thing about it for me is just how like it keeps that for the last like, I think he stops singing around like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah, and it just keeps going.
It's like 3.5 minutes or 4 minutes or something like that of like just instrumental, but it like switches up so much as well. Oh my god, I fucking love that song.
Me too. It's that along with Welcome to Heartbreak and Heartless, probably my favorites off the album. But even though I don't really like Lil Wayne, like I said, See You in My Nightmares is easily becoming one of my favorite songs, like off this album. I just love that. And that you know, tell everybody that you know. Oh my god. So
what would be your least favorite if you had to pick one?
I don't know. Either, yeah, I thought it was gonna be easy. Never mind.
I don't think it's easy at all. Like,
yeah, it's either Streetlights or Bad News.
What?
Probably Bad News. Yeah, I mean, well, just because
Streetlights is beautiful.
I know it is beautiful. What's okay? What's Pinocchio Story? Is that the live?
That's like a.
So I guess we can't really count that. Probably.
Yeah, I haven't counted that. It's not like in the base album. It's just a bonus thing.
Might be Coldest Winter.
No, Quinn.
Well, it's hard.
I know. It is hard, yeah, but
What was your least favorite?
if I had to pick, it'd probably be RoboCop.
Really? Oh man, I love that song.
I still love it. It's a perfect album for me.
Oh, you can't do that. No.
I'm sorry.
I'm just listening to it now and I'm like, man, this song is so good. I feel like it's some much needed like upbeatness in like a string of like, you know, like kind of, it balances out like the upbeat with the not. And I don't know, I just always like the end of the album is always where it falls off for me. Like it's still great, but like the end is like, I just love the first half a lot more than the second, but I do love it overall.
Coldest Winter has become one of my favorite Kanye songs, honestly. I think that's why, like, it's just like, the fucking lyrics are so good and it's like so powerful because of like the drums and shit as well. Like, it's just like, memories made in the coldest winter.
Oh, yeah, okay, that is
great.
Yeah, that is really great. I need to listen to it again.
Like, I love how it like starts off where he's just like I think it's a good lyrical thing where he starts off just being like, goodbye my friend, will I ever love again? And then towards the end he's like, I won't ever love again. It's just like, it gets like more powerful and just sad as it goes on. I'm like, fuck man, this is so good. I love that song. If I had to pick a top three, it would probably be like Say You Will, Coldest Winter, and probably Streetlights, honestly.
I really do need to listen more to the last half of the album. Like, I just, for some reason, even though I love the album, it's a 10 for me. Like, I don't know, the first half is more re-listenable. Yeah, for me, the 3 would definitely be Welcome to Heartbreak, Heartless, and it's a toss-up between Say You Will, Paranoid, and RoboCop. I really don't know between those 3. I love them all. Probably Paranoid. I love Paranoid.
A lot of people don't like Paranoid, which is surprising. I love that song.
I don't get it. I don't get that. Just, I was listening to it this morning, like, at the gym, and it's just, like, so good.
Anyway, they don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, and even Love Lockdown. Holy fuck, that song.
Oh
is
yeah,
great.
Love Lockdown's good. Maybe Amazing is kind of a weaker one, I think.
I like it,
but it's still good. I mean, I like
I'm
it too.
amazing.
I just don't think.
Yeah, I'm all that.
I don't think Amazing is very amazing. Huh.
Oh my god.
But, like, you know,
You did not just make that joke. Holy
it
shit.
was barely even a joke. It was just like a play on. You know, it's a good song. It is, but I mean, yeah, like I said though, overall, I mean, I can't give it less than a 10. Like, this album is one of my favorite albums in general.
Same.
Like, in music in general. But yeah, I'm sure the same.
Yeah,
for
me
you.
too. Genuinely,
Yeah.
yeah. I just love, like, just the last thing. I love how fucking crazy the instrumental gets at the end of Love Lockdown, because it starts off like very just basic, where it's like dun 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 like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like then it goes fucking nuts at the end, like the bongos and shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, the instrumental is the best part of that song. I wish that, like, we could actually play it on the podcast. I wish everyone could hear it.
Yeah, I know.
You'll just have to look it up.
Everyone look up these songs and enjoy.
I don't know. It overall, yeah, like I said, 10. I just, words can't put into it, like how good that album is.
Wish more people liked it.
I wish. Like I said, though, I think it really is becoming more beloved now. It just took a lot of time. But speaking of beloved, his next album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, it's a lot of people do consider this to be one of his best too. Like,
I think
top
most
3
people
probably.
say it's his best. It's his most popular album, I think.
I think so too. It just has the most popular songs. It has so many features on it, like so many popular artists, and
Yeah.
it makes sense.
I hadn't listened to it in like probably a year or something. I just felt like I needed a refresher, so I went back to it. But yeah, it's still really fucking good. Like, I think just the opening is fantastic in general. Like, can we get much higher? Higher.
Yeah. So
Like, that would be one of the songs that I would request, like, to open a concert, like a Kanye concert. That would be such a good opener.
Yeah, or play it at your wedding when you're about to walk down the aisle. Can we get much higher?
Oh my god.
That's a good, like, I don't know why I thought of that.
A wedding song?
Yeah, just a wedding song. I
just,
wouldn't
like,
play it at mine. I mean, but yeah.
I know we can't hear this on the podcast, but like, picture yourself at a Kanye concert.
I would definitely, like, get emotional.
I'd be crying.
Probably. Yeah, me too. God, that'd be an incredible concert to go to. Just a Kanye concert, like.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell.
Man. Even that, yeah, I think that the first 4 songs on this, like, that's a great, like, run of songs. Like, Dark Fantasy, Gorgeous, Power, All of the Lights. They're like some of my favorites off of it.
Absolutely.
And Monster, I never really got as into. I don't know why. Just some of the features.
I do like it. I think Nicki Minaj is, like, fun in it, honestly. But
I mean, it's decent, that one. But So Appalled grew on me a lot. Like, I love So Appalled now. Just the instrumental, like the instrumental, and then One Hand in the Air. When that comes on, then I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, then I'm just like, okay, I'm ready.
Let's go.
And I don't even recognize a lot of the artists on that song, or I mean, a couple of them. I mean, it's still one of my favorites, probably. Devil in a New Dress is great. The fucking guitar solo on that song is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Runaway is.
Oh,
I mean, that's a
don't get me
great
started.
song. That one, like, yeah, that one gets me too emotional to where I don't even want to listen to it though.
Me too.
Like, I'm just not emotional. I'm not ready for it. Like, anytime it comes on, I'm like, I'm just not ready to listen to this.
it's difficult to listen to sometimes. It really is. There's like a handful of like Kanye songs where it's like that. Like I actually teared up earlier today listening to a song we'll get to later, but yeah, Runaway just fuck.
Yeah.
Like just the piano is like, it's so distinctive. Like you just know it immediately. It's like, God.
Yeah. Hell of a Life is a good song. I like the instrumental
I love Hell
a
of a
lot.
Life, yeah.
If I had to pick the song I'd go to the least, it's probably Blame Game. Still a great song, but like I just I don't know why I tend to forget about it.
It's not the best on there, but it's alright.
Yeah.
I gotta read these lyrics to Monster just to fucking... Have you ever had sex with a pharaoh? Put the pussy in a sarcophagus. How's she claiming that I bruised her esophagus? Oh my god. It's so stupid.
Jeez.
But Runaway's lyrics hit.
They really do. Let's have a toast to the douchebags. My singing voice ain't ready yet.
Yeah, always find something wrong.
Oh man, see, even like not even hearing it, still no, I can't do it. It's too much.
It's so like hard hitting, the lyrics in that.
Yeah, it is. And the instrumental's so simple. Just
I could have me a good girl, but still be addicted to them hood rats. There's just so many like verses and shit in that song where it's like, ow, my emotion.
Yeah. God, I would pull lyrics too, but I don't even know where to begin. That's the thing with Kanye. Yeah, the lyrics, I mean, they're just endless, like memorable lyrics, honestly.
Yeah.
For better or for worse, or like for whatever reason.
He's just a lyrical genius.
The first thing I pull up when I go on to Genius is Taylor Swift's new album, who we didn't even mention. That little thing, that iconic moment.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah. I mean,
and I like that he references it in the next album as well. Well, not the next album, the one after, actually.
A lot of people will attribute, her success to Kanye, saying like, she's only famous because of him. I mean, they say that, but
I made that bitch famous.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
But My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is great.
It is great, but then again, to me, it is just great to where it's a 8 out of 10. I don't think it's perfect. I don't even know if it's... I mean, maybe someday it's a 9 out of 10.
Same score, yeah. Probably.
Oh, really?
8 out of 10.
I thought you would have given it higher.
No. I think it gets a bit weaker in the later half for me, but, I mean, it's still very good. Mm-hmm. And it has, like, some of the best songs he's ever made.
Yeah, for sure. I guess we're not going to be ranking this album, but we can still talk about it. I have almost nothing to say about it though, but Watch the Throne, because I never go to it. I never listen to it. Like,
I do like No Church in the Wild, and I do like New Day. New Day is one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's about it.
I mean, yeah, someday I'll have to actually give it a good listen, because I think I've just heard songs like here and there. Like, only the popular ones off that album, and they're my favorites.
The popular ones are just the best ones, really.
Yeah. The Paris song.
Wiggers in Paris.
Yeah.
I'm doing it again, just like Wiggers on the Moon. I'm doing the same thing again.
Of course it would come back. But did you see, this was hilarious. I saw a video to where him and Jay-Z performed that in Paris, and they sang the song 11 times in a row.
11 times?
Yeah, they just said again. Like, watch the video.
What
look up
the
in
fuck? Why?
Look up Kanye West, Jay-Z, because it's like their anthem. They're in Paris. Like,
but 11 times, fuck. Just
I know it's ridiculous, but like, there's a video and it's like 40 something minutes long, to where it's just them singing the same song over and over, and every time it ends, they just yell again, and then they sing it again.
Oh my god,
it's hilarious. It was hilarious though.
Oh my god,
yeah,
it's crazy. That song always plays in clubs.
Oh yeah, it does. Like, I think at the last time I was at the bar, like last week with Nick or whatever, then like it played then too. It was just, it's always playing at whatever club, bar you go to. But I don't have much. I don't even know if I can rate it.
If I were like allowed to say the N-word, I can rap all of New Day, like all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
If I was allowed, I could actually rap the whole Wiggers in Paris. I used to be able to rap the whole thing.
I think it's pretty easy, like, seeing as it plays so much all the time, like you're always hearing it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I like I said, I don't even know if I can rate this one, because I don't even know if I've listened to it fully.
I've listened to it fully like a couple of times, but it's not memorable to me.
Anyway, The next one, though, one of my fucking favorites, and probably your favorites too, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
100%.
Yeezus, which people, this one actually, like, people say people hate 808s and Heartbreak and all that, but people actually hate this one. Like, there are a lot of people that do.
I feel like people just don't like the sound of 808s, but they can sort of get on board with some of Yeezus, I think. I don't know. But I don't know. That's just what I've heard.
I always thought that people just didn't like the sound of Yeezus. Like, cause from the opening track alone, it's this crazy ass like techno like beat, and it's just really distorted and just like
Yeah, it's so in your
freaking-
face immediately.
it's just in your face, distorted tech. It's like so. It's nothing you've really heard from Kanye before. I feel like,
But people
I
do
thought-
love Black Skinhead. People do love
Oh
that
yeah,
song.
I mean they do. It's like it's the only one you could really request that I would ever like request at a bar. Like it's really mainstream. It's a really mainstream song, but it is really good. Everything else is just I think it's just too weird for like the really mainstream audience. I don't know.
One of the like songs that I put within that handful of Kanye songs that get me emotional is Hold My Liquor. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Love that song.
That is for me the one for me would probably be Guilt Trip.
Guilt Trip is great.
Yeah, that might be there. I keep saying it might be my favorite song on the album, Guilt Trip. Just what's the part that I really like? I'm pulling up his lyrics now, but
But it's got such a cool instrumental too. Like it's fucking awesome.
yeah,
Need
it's.
to call it off.
I just love the "If you love me so much, then why'd you let me
yes.
go?" It's I could just listen to that all day.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so hard picking a favorite off of this because it is so good. This is easily a 10 because I like every song I do
100%.
like for sure.
It's a 10.
Yeah, it's only 10 songs. I wish that he had shorter albums that were more like focused like this.
He was doing that for a bit, but then he like brought out Donda, and that's like what?
Oh God, fuck. Yeah, that's way too many.
Star Wars for I'm rocking Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, Star Wars for I'm rocking Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
The one chief rocker, number one chief rocker. Oh.
Do you know that feeling though, like when you listen to a song too many times and it just sort of gets a bit burnt out for you?
Yeah.
I have that with Bound 2, I think.
Really? That might be for me too, honestly.
I've heard it too many times.
Same here. And I hate that it's starting to get like it's losing its effect on me. I mean, it is top 3 of the album for me, for sure.
Yeah, like when I first heard it, I fucking loved Bound 2, but it's just now I'm like, I have to talk about I'm In It, because that's some of his funniest lyrics ever. I'm just going to read this shit off. Had to stop at 7-Eleven like I needed gas. I'm lying, I needed condoms, don't look through the glass. Chasing love, all the bittersweet hours lost. Eating Asian pussy, all I need was sweet and sour sauce.
Jeez. Oh man.
What a guy.
His this album alone has his most memorable lyrics for me. Like even if it is just ridiculous lyrics like that. I've got the lyrics to I Am a God pulled up.
Oh, yes.
It's I am a god. Hurry up with my damn massage. Hurry up with my damn menage. Get the Porsche out the damn garage. In a French ass restaurant. Hurry up with my damn croissants. It's so fucking dumb, but it's like it's hilarious.
Great. Oh, Blood on the Leaves is so good, honestly.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
I just need to clear my mind now. Inspiration since the summertime. Like that, when he starts singing in that section, that sounds like it's out of 808s. Just like the auto.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's so good.
There are songs on this that honestly sound like they could have been on 808s.
It's just this is like a more intense version of that sometimes.
It is.
It's like
yeah, New Slaves is one I always go back to also. That'd be so hard like ranking these songs because they are so fucking incredible, but I don't know, the lyrics to New Slaves, honestly, they aren't like funny lyrics, they're actually like pretty good lyrics.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of good lyrics.
Yeah. A lot of people attribute this album with like ridiculous lyrics. Like everyone always brings up the hurry up with my damn croissants. It's like everyone always brings up stuff like that, which maybe adds on to why people don't take this album as seriously. I don't know. But
fuck, I just love like the whole arrangement of On Site. It's such a good opener.
It is. But it's such like a bold fucking opener too. Like to open up with like wow 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 boom doop boop doom boom doop boop doom boom doop. Yeah.
I just love where he's like, how much do I not give a fuck? Let me show you right now before you give it up. And then it just goes to that like little like church like thing. It may not be what we want.
Yeah. Is that on Site? Or is that on New Slaves?
That's on
okay, there's a breakdown in New Slaves as well, and I get that mixed up.
But I gotta back it up, put my dick in a mouth.
On Site.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good way to open it, though. Like, saying he'll give us what we need, it may not be what we want. Like, it's pretty much telling them, like, this album... you don't know that you need it, but you do, and I don't know if people are ready for it. Yeah, because it is so fucking experimental. Like some of the song, like On Site, sounds like it could be like a Death Grips instrumental. You know, so it's great. It is really experimental electronic. Like
best like use of that genre. I don't know. It's just fucking crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess I don't even know if I already picked my favorite songs. Yeah, Guilt Trip, Bound to, New Slaves. Those are probably my 3 favorites.
I'm probably gonna go with like Guilt Trip, Hold My Liquor, and probably On Site. Honestly, I just really love that opener. It's so good.
Yeah, it's all so good. It's easy. It's an easy 10 out of 10. This is where. So that was 2013 and. Does he usually wait 3 years in between his albums? I feel like that was a big jump.
He's all over the place, really. I think it is crazy that Yeezus came out in 2013. It's like
it was ahead of its time.
It feels so ahead of its time. Yeah, it does.
It really was. But yeah, the Life of Pablo is next.
Oh man, re-listening to that, like it's just so fucking good.
It really is. Like I think this is still his best album. Since like in recent memory, like his last best album compared to the stuff that came after, like he hasn't put out an album that's topped it yet, which apparently like the versions that he kept releasing at first were not like finished. I didn't listen to those, but did you know that?
I know, but I only listened to the completed one.
Yeah, me too.
But it turned out so fucking good.
It really did. Like I don't even know where to start, and there's like 20 songs, and usually I don't like when albums have like 20 is like almost pushing.
This one just keeps it switching up, like it just keeps moving, and it keeps interesting. Like Ultralight Beam is such a good opener as well.
It is. It's like a completely different opener than On Site too. Like because the back-to-back albums just completely different openers and sounds.
It like gives you chills sometimes as well, because it's just like him like singing like "We are not Ultralight Beam," and then there's like a whole big like gospel behind him. It's like
literally, fuck. I don't know if it was recorded in a church, but they got an actual like church choir to sing that, and
it's beautiful.
It is, and even I think the next 3 songs in a row are easily some of my favorites off of the album. Like I really do love Father's.
Next 4 for me, I love Feedback.
Oh yeah, Feedback is good too. That's true. Yeah. Next 4 for me too. Oh man, I always bring up the lyrics to Father Stretch My Hands, but I don't need to. I don't need to bring those up again. But
yes, like, you do. It's such a good song. It's worth talking about.
Sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this. Damn it!
Go on, do it. I'm looking at the right lyrics.
This is why.
I know the ones you want to sing.
I didn't want to tell you. Oh yeah, of course.
Do it. Do it.
Now if I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole and I got bleach in my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole.
Yes.
But then it even goes on, like it just goes on so good. Like I was high when I met her. We was down in Tribeca. Shook it under your skin if you let her. Shake it under your skin if you. I could rap the whole thing. I could rap the whole fucking thing.
It's such a good song.
Fucking it, honestly, until I look at the other songs in the album, it just
I just love the outro to part
favorite.
1 as well, like the I just want to feel liberated.
Yeah. It's
so good.
Beautiful morning.
Part 2 is another song that I always hear in clubs as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like part 2 also.
I mean, Famous is amazing.
Famous really is. Yeah.
I mean, there is the Taylor like verse, which I really like.
Yeah. I made that bitch famous. Yeah.
But I really love like Rihanna's section of that song, honestly. Like she makes that song for me, honestly. Like
Yeah, I agree. That does make the song for me too.
I just wanted you to know
I love you, I can't remember the lyrics, so I can't really do it. But
I know my favorite song on here, and it's like actually the one that I recently teared up at when I was re-listening to it. And I actually checked my last FM, and it says I have like 53 listens to this song.
oh wow,
But that, like, I got last FM like after I had heard this album, so I was listening to it a bit before that as well. But like, it's Saint Pablo.
oh yeah,
That song
that's an
hurts.
underrated song. Yeah, it's a good.
It gives me pain, that song. Like, it fucking hurts. It's just so beautiful though.
Like the lyrics, but the lyrics are really beautiful, but even the instrumental is just.
The instrumental is so unique.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to describe it. Just that, like, it's just that sound. But it's another one that like gets me in my feels to where I don't want to like. I can't go back to it so much, you know.
The lyrics that I posted like recently, when I was re-listening to it, because I just like this one like verse just fucking hurts to listen to. Honestly, I promised I wouldn't fall anymore, but I'm crying at the bar. I wish that you saw my scars. I'm wishing that you came down here and stood by me and looked at me like you knew me. But I feel so alone, like I don't know anyone except the night sky above. It's like, what?
Damn.
Fuck, ow. It hurts.
Yeah, that's it's a great closer. But just that whole string of songs even before it though, like everything from 30 Hours to Fade, you know, it's fucking awesome. Like 30 Hours is great. I love the instrumental there.
I love 30 Hours.
It's just a great song to like ride around, like just drive your car at night and just like listen to. I don't know why.
And it has one of the best like diss lyrics ever. The first bit where he's like, my ex says she gave me the best years of her life. I saw a recent picture of her. I guess she was right.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck,
see, that's
damn.
when his lyrics were so damn good. Yeah. No Parties in LA. I listened to that.
Yes.
I listened to it this morning on the treadmill, and I just was like, this song just makes you want to keep fucking running, and like it doesn't stop. It's so good.
It's a great song. Kendrick's part is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Facts. I really like Facts too. It's just a nice hype song. And Fade, of course. Fade is just like a vibe. It's just incredible. I'm trying to think of like songs that I don't really like.
I don't like Wolves very much.
Oh, really? I do like Wolves.
I just don't like Sia very much, I think she sounds really goofy on that song. That's just me, though.
Yeah, that's true. I think the instrumental, though, for Wolves is one of the best on the album. Just the
instrumental's good.
It's like, I don't know how, it gives me chills every time I hear it come on.
I do really like the instrumental, but it's just like Sia ruins it for me, honestly. She just doesn't fit there for me. I don't know.
FML is one that I don't know if I like very much. I mean,
I like The Weeknd's part of it, honestly. I think he works on that song really well.
It's just, for me, it just gets a little repetitive. I'm not like a huge Weeknd fan. It's just the piano, and it's like, yeah, it's a emotional song, but yeah, I just don't go off. I don't go to it often.
Can't let them get to me. I like it, but
yeah,
it's not like one of the best or whatever, but it's good.
Real Friends is good. Yeah, Real Friends. That's another one that gets me in my fucking feels. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think there is one that I don't like. There's just ones that are a bit weaker for me, like Wolves. But
yeah, now that I look at it, there's no bad songs, but there is like some intermissions that he probably could have taken out, like the Silver Surfer intermission. Just take it out.
Yeah.
Even Frank's track, it's like less than a minute long.
Yeah,
like,
I don't get the point of that song. Honestly.
No, and then like, okay, Freestyle 4 is pretty funny. I forgot about that one.
I think if they took out like Wolves to Silver Surfer and just left the album as that, I think it would be perfect, honestly. But I mean,
yeah, if they just took out Frank's track, the Silver Surfer, it'd probably be a close to perfect album for me too, honestly.
I still feel like I have to give it like a 9 though, because it's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps you interested the more it goes on.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I see a lot of these I do kind of just like skip through. That's my problem. Like I don't just let it play to where like, oh, maybe I will like the song. I just
Do you like I Love Kanye?
I mean, it's fun, but it's barely even a song. It's less than a minute. Probably could have taken
It's
that
fun,
out.
it's goofy. I like it.
Yeah. Overall, it's it's so hard picking favorites because there's so many to pick from, but I would say Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 and Part 2, 30 Hours, or No Parties in LA. Those are my favorites.
Hmm.
Or Fade. I guess I have to throw Fade in there. There's a lot of favorites, but
I'd probably say, I mean, St. Pablo, definitely. 30 Hours Famous, maybe? Or Father Stretch My Hands, one of those.
yeah, it is. I mean, it's just
It's hard
really,
to pick a favorite on this album.
it is really hard. It's definitely like at least a 9 out of 10, at least. Someday
Yeah.
it could be a 10 for me. Oh yeah, this next one, Yay, which is, I actually liked like what he was trying to do with Yay and Kitsy Ghost, where it's just like 7 songs, keep it short, but just make the songs really, just keep it focused. I liked what he was doing because I don't like big albums. I'm just not a fan of long albums.
Yeah, I think there are some good long albums, but some of them, especially in rap, do overstay their welcome sometimes, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, sorry. Can I quick go to the bathroom before we get into the...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Fuck it, I made myself a screwdriver.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Bang.
Orange juice and vodka before my shifts today. Oh well.
That'll make it go over well.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, yay. So...
See, I've never been a big fan of this one.
And why is that?
I don't find the songs that interesting, but I think also, like, re-listening to it just, before this, the first half is a lot better than the second.
Yeah, I like this one just because it felt like a really therapeutic album for him, and like he was going in a right direction, all that, and just like the lyrics, it's like it's a very like self-reflective album.
I love the lyrics to the opening track. They're
Yeah,
great.
oh, me too. And it's like just almost like a spoken word type song where it's like not even really singing or rapping, but it is honestly probably my favorite off the album. Maybe, I don't know.
That's actually one of the things that I like about Kanye the most, like when he just doesn't rap, like when he just sings and like focuses on making the instrumental the best part, because it's like I don't know, like he's a good rapper and everything, and when he raps it's great, but I don't feel like he needs to rap. I never feel like he needs to.
I agree with that. Yeah, for sure. Like his lyrics and his instrumentals are what like stand out the most to me. I don't know, when this album first came out, I really loved it, but over time, yeah, I don't go back to it often.
It's
I
good.
don't know, like it's good. It is good for sure.
But I wouldn't call it great. I think All Mine is like a really like bad song, but like bad in a it's bad but good.
Yeah, I love. Okay, oh my god.
You pull it up
Let me
lyrics.
pull up the lyrics. I love
The lyrics are so bad.
Oh my god, this song is it might be my favorite just because of how fucking goofy it is.
Yeah,
Like-
it is. It's enjoyable, but it's like so stupid.
You supermodel thing. Else bust out the bottom. I'm gonna lose my money in here. Cause I'm doing mom, I gotta get the rubber number lab, get the genie out the bottle. Like
Holy shit! Sound just
Yeah,
like
I used to be able to rap this whole thing, and then just like
Oh my
fuck it up. Yeah, it's oh my god, I love this song. I forgot how much this song was fun. Like it's just a fun song.
There's that fucking dumb lyric though, where he's like, "Hey, none of us would be here without com."
It's
like,
true
what?
though. It's
Well,
it's
yeah,
one
but
of
it's
those
just stupid as shit. And
No,
there's
it is
also
stupid.
like, "I love your titties" because they prove I can focus on 2 things at once.
Oh, that's yeah. I mean, it's just classic
so
Kanye right
stupid.
there. But I mean,
I love it, but it's stupid.
I just love this play on words though that he does, and yeah, the second verse, like, yet again, I'm sorry, mom. This is part of the lyrics. God, I'm 25 at this point. I don't even care.
You didn't have to apologize to your mom.
Let me hit it raw, like fuck the outcome. None of us would be here without come. If it ain't all about the income. Let me see you go ahead and spend some. Like it's outcome Without Come, Income.
Yes,
it's so good.
It's so bad.
It's so clever. It's bad, but it's like funny and it's clever at the same time.
Yeah.
Which
I do
it's
genuinely like Yikes, though. I think Yikes is great.
Oh, Yikes is a
medicine. Frightening. Find out. Sometimes.
That song is a song that comes on in bars and that stuff too. I do
It's
hear
so
them
good.
play it. Yeah.
Tweaking off that 2CP.
I do think though that is why this album is a bit weaker, because the first 3 songs are the only ones I really go out of my way to listen to. Just the first 3.
Same, really. I do think Wouldn't Leave is good, but like the rest don't really stand out to me.
For me, Ghost Town really stands out to me though. That is the other one. Like Ghost Town, it does hit me sometimes, just like the sound of it. I don't know if you've listened to, because Party Next Door is featured on 2 songs in this album. Have you listened to any of his stuff?
No.
I've listened. He has like a lot of his own albums. I've listened to. I don't know if you like him that much, honestly, but
I'm willing to try anyone.
his first album is genuinely good. Like it's almost like a cross between The Weeknd and somebody else. I don't know, but
I'll give it a go.
I think his first album is actually really good. But it's the part with and I actually it's the Kid Cudi's part. Yeah, Kid Cudi can just make anything better. So I mean, his part in Ghost Town is why I like it so much. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I totally forgot what Wouldn't Leave or Violent Crimes even sounds like, because I just don't go out of my way to listen to it.
I would probably give it like a 6.5, something like that.
Really?
6 or 5.
See, I could never go that low just because the highs are so high for me. Like, even if it has forgettable songs, like the ones that I do listen to, I mean, they're always going to stick with me and they're so much fun and they're like memorable to where, I don't know, I'm between a 7 and an 8. I really am.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to just give it the 8 because I like what the album was trying to do. You know, he was going in the right direction.
I mean, I think a lot of people do like that album, but it's just not always for me.
Yeah. I guess we can talk about Kids See Ghosts.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That
Kids See
See,
Ghosts
and I like that too.
slaps.
Another 7-song album with Kid Cudi.
And it felt like a long time coming as well, because they've like featured together so many times, and it's like we need like a collaborative album, and they finally did it, and it's like gold.
It is. It's like it's so close to a 10 for me, because looking at all these songs,
I think it is a 10 for me.
I mean, it could be for me too, honestly. Like, because if I love every song on an album, then what's stopping it from being a 10? I don't know.
There's just nothing really that is weak for me, personally.
Right. I think the weakest one for me would be Fire, but even Fire is great. Like,
Fire is just, it's cool.
I mean, it's fire. So
God, Quinn.
I can't not do it. Yeah, Feel the Love. I could just feel the love. Like, come on. Like, it's such a great opener. It's such a fucking fantastic opener. I think the only thing I would change about that song, I wish they got somebody other than Pusha T. I'm not a big Pusha T fan. I just don't really like the way he raps, but that's just me.
Fair enough. I like it. I don't know what I would pick for a least favorite, because it might just be Fire, honestly, but even then, it's still great. But what would you pick as like a top 3?
Top 3 would definitely be, oh god, this is really hard, actually.
Yeah. It is.
Holy crap. I would say Free, Feel the Love, and Reborn. Yeah,
Okay.
Free, Feel the Love, and Reborn. With honorable mentions going to Cudi Montage and Kids See Ghosts, and fuck it, just the rest of them. Because it's such a great album. Holy crap. I might have to give this a 10. Like,
It's a 10 for me, easily.
yeah.
Like,
It's only 23 minutes long. You could listen to this thing in 23 minutes, and it's perfect.
It's great. I think my 3 favorites are, honestly, Kids See Ghosts, and...
The instrumental on Kids See Ghosts might be the coolest off the entire album.
It's so cool.
Yeah, just that, like the... Oh my god.
But yeah, that and Cudi Montage and Reborn.
Oh, Cudi Montage is great.
I just love, like, Cudi Montage is such a good closer as well. It's just like, they'll shine your light on me.
That's true. I thought, part of me thinks that like Reborn or Free would have been a better closer, just because it's like a really like powerful like statement, you know?
I like that Cudi Montage is just like a chill closer.
Yeah, that's true. I think the reason that Free might be my favorite song off the album is because one, I love the lyrics. It's just like a great, like, fuck yeah, like, song.
Yeah.
Like, I think I literally listened to it on the way home after, like, quitting my job that I didn't like, and it's the best song to listen to.
You should quit
after
your
you
job
quit
to
it.
this.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, you
Yeah.
should quit your job to this. Like, you need to listen to that after your last day at the gas station, then you will see what I mean.
I'm thinking of doing another song for that, and I think you'll be pleased with what I choose, honestly.
I probably will. Oh, I know what you're gonna choose.
Do you?
I know. Ha ha ha, bitch.
Yeah. I have to.
No, it is. I will accept that. If it wasn't gonna be this, it better have been Death Grips. Yeah, so that's fair.
I'm gonna blast it. Or I could just like really like hard accelerate to Death Grips is online or something.
True. Yeah, that'll be the song you listen to on the way to your last shift. Be like, this is it. Like, we're building up, and then end it with yeah. See, it's already turning into a Death Grips episode. We can never not quote MC Ride, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, Free it's just like such a liberating song. I don't know what to say.
Didn't mention anything about Fourth Dimension. Do you like that song?
Oh yeah, the instrumental really, I love that too. Like the oh, but I don't know. Overall, it's a 10. It's an easy 10. I changed my mind. I need to. Do I even have it rated on Music Board? I don't. What the hell is wrong?
I only rate stuff like first listens. Honestly, I can't go back and rate all of the shit I've heard.
I just had to go in just now and give it the 5 because yeah, it's been a long time coming. It's a 5-star easily.
It is. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh man, this might mess up my whole. Oh, never mind. We're not including it in the ranking, so I'm good. But if it was in the ranking, that would have upset some other placements. But all right. Well, what's the next one? Jesus is King. People.
Oh yeah.
People genuinely like. If you were talking about albums that people did hate, this would be part of them. Like that of Kanye.
The constant argument I make is just it is greatly produced, but the lyrics are kind of bad. Like the production is fantastic.
But are the lyrics so bad that they're good?
Sometimes, yeah. Like sometimes there are good lyrics though, like genuinely, but it's not always.
Close on Sunday, you my Chick-fil-A.
That's an easy one, yeah. Just or what if Eve made apple juice?
Yeah. I don't know. I just really liked this album a lot more than I thought I would. Like, listening through it the first couple times, it took a good couple listens to really hit me. But, I mean, I don't know. I really think it's a great album. A bit overrated.
I do too. I think it's way overhated.
Yeah, it's not perfect by any means, but, like, it's got just a lot of great songs that people overlook.
Even the opening is just so good. Like, the every hour. Every minute. Every second. Each and every millisecond.
Oh, yeah, that was the one that was recorded with an actual gospel choir. Maybe the other one was too.
The Sunday service choir. But I think it's the same one that did the Ultralight Beam one, I think.
Probably. It sounds like it. Follow God. I mean, come on.
Follow God slaps so hard.
It is a great.
It's too short, though. That's like what everyone says. It's too fucking short.
Too short.
It needs to be longer.
That string of songs right there, though, Follow God, Close on Sunday, and On God, great fucking songs, I think. I mean, well, Close on Sundays, it's just fun. Water, I like Water a lot.
I'm not a big fan of Water. I mean, I think it's okay.
I just think it's a really, like, chill instrumental, and it's just, like...
The instrumental is nice.
Hands On, I thought was really good.
I think Hands On is my least favorite.
Really?
I'm just not a fan. I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard picking a least favorite. Not that, like, all these songs are amazing, but just that I don't think any of them are so atrociously bad. Like, Use This Gospel is great. I really like Use This Gospel.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
For me.
It is. Yeah. It's...
And then, like, sax solo at the end. Like, what the fuck? That is so
I know. That's a great song, too. Everything We Need.
Everything We Need has that dumbass lyric, though, that I fucking...
What is it?
What if Eve made apple juice? You gonna do what Adam do? Or say, baby, let's put this back on the tree? Because we got everything we need.
See, at this point, I just, any dumb lyrics from Kanye, I just accept as like, it's just fun, like, because that's him.
It's just fun.
But if it was any other person, I'd probably think it's corny, but the fact that it's Kanye, I'm just like, I'll let it slide. This is a really great album. Like, now that I look at it.
It is. It just is.
It's way overhated.
I mean, I don't really like Hands On that much, and I think the outro is really unnecessary. I think it should have just ended at Use This Gospel.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, I really like it.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think, my favorites would be Follow God, obviously, On God. I think On God was in like my top 5 most listened to songs of last year, because for some reason I just kept it on repeat. I'm like, this instrumental is so fucking cool.
On God, it's like that like 8-bit crazy instrumental. It's awesome.
Yeah. I guess I would just say Close on Sunday. I don't know. I mean,
I think the second half of Close on Sunday is the best part, really. Like, I like how it goes after like the really dumb lyrics, but I mean, it's just a fun song.
It really is.
By the way, for the listeners, Quinn, when we were on the fucking trip, this dude fucking rolls down the window and belts out Chick-fil-A really fucking loud in front of like so many people.
See, at that point,
that's awesome.
You know what? It's a dumb college town, so I'm like, people are always yelling stuff anyway. Why not? I'll just yell some Kanye lyrics out the window. Oh well.
Yeah, I loved it.
But nobody even looked over. I feel like nobody even paid any mind.
I think people looked over. I saw some people.
Yeah. That's the good thing about this town, is that they'll forget about it the next day. They just will. But anyway, I think it's a great album. I think it's overhated and underrated. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
I actually reviewed it like on my channel, and I think I gave it like a 8 or a 7, one of those. But yeah, I do like it. It's just there are some parts that I don't really like. Man,
this might change my rank. I'm literally changing my ranking like during this. This is bad, because like once we get to the album, start talking about it, and I listen through the songs, I'm like, fuck. Oh wow, we're already to the last one. Okay, Donda, which,
well, I mean, technically the last one is Donda 2, but nobody's heard it.
Nobody's heard it. Like,
nobody's fucking heard it. Bastard. Why did he fucking release it like that? It's so stupid.
You know what's really stupid about this is the fact that there was an explicit version on, he took off the explicit version on Spotify, so it's only the like censored version.
He did?
Yeah. What? So there's so if I listen to like Off the Grid or something, like there's no, it's like it's all clean.
What the fuck?
I don't understand. I think maybe he just had a coming to Jesus moment. That's why there was no swearing on Jesus is
Another
king.
one?
There was no another one. Wait, no, there was probably swearing on Jesus is king.
No, there isn't swearing on Jesus is king.
Oh,
no
okay.
Swearing, no mention of sex, nothing.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, that was just one really weird decision.
But Donda is such a like mess.
It's a mess, but with a lot of good stuff sprinkled in there, you know?
Yeah, there is good stuff in there.
But it's just you have to sift through so much shit just to get to the good stuff. And it's way too long. It's just way too long. First issue. Like, it's almost 2 hours.
Donda Deluxe is 2.5 hours, basically. It's
so unnecessary.
Stupid.
It's so unnecessary. Yeah. Like, some of the things he adds, like, they almost make no difference.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I have no idea why the fuck he put the part 2s in there.
Yeah, they'd add almost nothing.
They are so stupid. I don't get it. I mean, if you want to add it in the deluxe, yeah, put it in the deluxe. But, like, why is it on the base album that you have, like, a bunch of part 2s at the end? It's so dumb.
Yeah.
This was my most disappointing album of last year. Like, number 1, easily. Because it's just like, why? It's
pretty, like, looking back, it's pretty disappointing for me too. Like, I didn't like rank any albums or like keep an eye out for I didn't have it most anticipated or anything, but I mean, a new Kanye album coming out, like, you're expecting something great. It's just really bloated. That's my only issue.
What's even more disappointing is just like Donda 2 as well. Like, what the fuck?
So is that even, I don't even understand what that is. Like,
it's a literal album, but you have to buy the stem player to hear it.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's so stupid.
That's stupid. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I'm naming like my favorite songs, Off the Grid, I like. It's just a hype rap song. I love that.
I really don't get why so many people like that. It annoys the shit out of me.
Well, to be fair, I imagine that you're probably not a big Playboi Carti fan. This is where our taste really disagrees, probably, because like that.
I don't know what I've heard from him. Really,
I don't know if you like him really, because he falls into the really modern rap. Like,
it's not even that bothers me about the song. I don't think it's just like the we off the grid.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, dude, shut up. Like, yeah, I just don't like it.
I don't know. For me, it's I just like some nice like hype songs. Like it shows up on like my gym playlist for some reason. I didn't even put it there. I don't know why it's there, but it's just on there.
You need to control your playlists.
I know. I need to get my Spotify shit together. Hurricane, I think, is great.
I know my favorite three. My number one, honestly, would have to be God Breathed. I love it.
I don't see that one.
Not many people like it, but I like it a lot.
See, I don't know if even I like that so much, because it's always just like, I know God breathe on this. I know God breathe. Like it just tends to get a bit repetitive for me. But then again, I've only listened through this album once, and it was when it released. So another listen would have set in stone what I like and didn't like.
Yeah, I mean it's that and Believe What I Say in Jail for me. Believe What I Say is great.
Jail is I'm like mixed on. I don't know if it's one of my favorites or not. I don't know.
I mean, it's just one that I like, but I don't love or anything. There's not a ton that I love on this album, really.
Yeah, I like Remote Control and Moon. Overall, it's just too bloated. All the songs are completely listenable, but nothing really just stands out to me.
Yeah.
I think Jesus Lord might be one of my favorites, just because I do like the instrumental a lot. And
that's the thing as well. I really liked that song when I first heard it, but then like the part 2 came, and it's like basically the same song, and I'm like, what?
Oh, I did. Why? I don't even know if I've listened to the part 2, so I guess
the part 2 is just like pretty much the same thing, but like maybe with like an extra like added verse or something. But like they still keep in that one section where this guy's like telling this whole story about like his dad or whatever, and like
yeah, I remember that.
I have to hear that twice in a bass album, really?
Yeah, that's
fuck.
It's annoying.
But I did like that song, like as it is.
No, it's all. I can't like think of a downright terrible song on the album, but it's just nothing. There's nothing like that really hits me, you know.
I am gonna say something kind of crazy right now, though. I think that God Breathe is like the modern Say You Will, just because like it has like the same sort of structure where it goes on for a bit with lyrics and stuff, and then it has this really long outro. And it like keeps building and stuff.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Goes on for like ages, and I love it. But it's like a similar vibe.
Yeah, I could totally listen through. I really should listen through that one more time, because I only listened to it the one time when it released, and it's not bad. It's really not bad by any means, but
yeah, I don't think it's bad. It's just really disappointing.
It is. Yeah, so I would give it like. I would still give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, that's maybe being generous. I think it's still good. It's just it's too much. It's just too much.
I can't give it a very good score. I'm like around a 5-ish, maybe even lower at sometimes, just because it's like there's so little about it that I like such a small amount of songs that are noteworthy for me in such a big album. So
I mean, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's definitely in this lower tier. Well, we went through all his albums. We can rank them now.
I have my ranking.
I have mine too. I just updated it just now after talking about that. It's terrible. I mean, my top 3 are always going to be set in stone, but...
Well, we can go from the bottom.
Yeah, so we each have 10, right?
There should be 9.
Wait. Did I include... What did you not include?
4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, no, there's 10. I'm an idiot. No,
okay.
There's 10.
No, you're good. So yeah, I'll just, if you want to give your 10, I'll give my 10, just back and forth or something like that.
Okay, my number 10 is Donda.
That was mine. That was mine for a second. I know where you're coming from. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
I mean, we just talked about it. Yeah,
it's super disappointing. Not that much noteworthy on it. It's a shame.
Sadly not. And to be honest, I still might regret this switch I just did. But my number 10, look, all Kanye fans are going to hate me, but it's just the album I've listened to the absolute least. And it has good songs on it, but the College Dropout, it's not bad by any means. It's just my least favorite. Like, objectively, it's one of the better ones, but if there even is an objective, but still, whatever.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
Love it that much, but whatever.
It's really not bad, but it's just like, I wasn't around for that time. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing for people too. I don't know.
Well, even then, my cousin like absolutely loves it and has it on vinyl, and he's like 16. Like,
yeah, that's
so
true.
like,
and I guess I shouldn't say I wasn't
it.
around for that time. I was alive when the album came out, obviously, but like I wasn't listening to it.
Quinn was alive, everyone. He was alive.
I think right. I think it's because I listened to like Graduation and 808s, and then finally went to College Dropout.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is nothing.
Exact same
to
for
those.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. It's just, it's a solid debut. It's a totally solid debut.
Yeah, for a debut, it's definitely solid.
Yeah. But anyway, that's my number 10.
Right, my number 9 is The College Dropout. Not a big fan. Pretty much everything you just said, yeah.
Yeah. Sadly. That's funny because my number 9 is Donda, so I switched it. I'm like, Donda, it has a lot of good, and I like a lot of the featured artists. I like the instrumentals, but
you're making me question it now. I feel like I need to switch it around because, like,
no, I mean they're almost interchangeable.
But there's like not anything really that I go back to on College Dropout for, but I do go back to songs on Donda. So I'm switching it.
You are?
Yeah, I'm switching it.
Damn.
So we're the same so far.
I mean, it's the same score for me, these albums. Like, I could change them and I really wouldn't care that much. But yeah, it's my number 9, Donda.
Yeah. My number 8 is Yay.
Okay.
Definitely not bad. Just, it's short, it's sweet, but the last half doesn't really do it that much for me. But I don't know. It's still very okay. It's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. And that was close, but my number 8 is Late Registration. It falls in line with College Dropout for me. It's got a lot of good, but too many skits. The production is just a bit, not dated, but just like not as interesting as like the other albums for me. But it has a lot of great songs, and it's still a great album, but it's my number 8.
My number 7 is Late Registration.
See, they're fucking switch. Oh man, it's so close to being the exact same.
Yeah, I like Late Registration quite a bit, but like not to a huge degree or anything. Like I said, it's probably like a 7 out of 10 or something for me. But yeah, the songs that are really good are fucking great. So, yeah, I love Drive Slow. I love Heard 'Em Say. Love Touch the Sky. Crap music. Plenty of good songs, but yeah.
For sure. My number 7 is Yay. So, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Like you said, it's good. Only the first 3 songs I ever find myself going back to.
Yeah.
The rest, they're not bad, but they're just not memorable for me. I like the direction the album was going. I like the direction Kanye was going with just really short album focused. It has a theme, but other than that, it's solid. So 7.
My number 6 is Jesus is King. Way too fucking overhated, but it's I really like the production on it, even if there's some goofy shit and not great shit sometimes. I do definitely think it should have ended at Use This Gospel. Like, stand by that. Yeah,
my I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but my number 6 is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's it's a great album. It's great. And that should say something for Kanye, the fact that his 6th album is still great. Like, it's got a ton of great songs, but there are still some misses in there for me. I don't go back to it a whole lot, and it hurts me putting it at 6, but I mean, it's still a great album.
My number 5 is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This is unreal.
I know, it's just like back and forth.
I really love it. I don't think it's like completely perfect or anything, but it's like probably like a 8 or 9 out of 10 for me. It's just, I love the opener, and I love Runaway. I love all of the lights, Power. There's just so many.
Oh man, now you're starting to make me question it. Damn. Like
there's just too many good songs.
I can't even think about it because otherwise I'm gonna switch things around again. But yeah,
Yeah, it's a great
yeah,
album.
it is great. My number 5 is Jesus is King. So it really like the more I look through the songs, it's so like I don't know. It's overhated, like we said. I think it's underrated. It's got so many just great songs on there. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my 5th favorite, top 5.
Fantastic album. My number 4 is Life of Pablo.
Mm.
I fucking love Life of Pablo. Like, re-listening to it just earlier fucking blew my mind. It's just so good.
It's so good.
It's super long as well, but like we said, it just keeps it interesting the whole time. It's just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking Saint Pablo, Ultralight Beam, Father Stretch My Hands, Famous, Feedback, 30 Hours. So many good songs.
No more parties in LA. Yeah.
No More Parties in LA. Yeah.
It is a great album that like there's so many songs on it, but it never gets stale, you know? Like it's not bloated like Donda. Like it flows pretty good.
Exactly. Yeah.
My number 4 is Graduation. It really hurt putting this at the 4, but I mean, it's still got songs like Barry Bonds, Drunken Hot Girls, like, you know, it's got songs I'll always skip over. It's great. It's got a ton of like Kanye songs that were my first Kanye songs ever, and
Yeah.
it's just I don't know what else to say about it that we already discussed. I mean, it's just a great album, but it is my number 4.
My number 3 is Graduation. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I usually would have like put it at the top for like quite a while, but it does have some issues, but I can't deny like it's just held up so much by the sound that it has. It's probably a lot of nostalgia talking, but I just really love it. So, yeah.
And even nostalgia aside, I think it's just technically just a great album. Like, you know, even for people that would listen to it for the first time today. My number 3 is The Life of Pablo. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's a big, great album with some songs that are misses, which is why it's not a 10 out of 10. But, you know, take out some of the skits and it's pretty much perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's just got a lot of fun songs on there. And it's produced fucking, like, great. Like, it's so well produced. So, yeah, that's my number 3.
I mean, we both have the same top 2, but I'm really interested in seeing where
I think you're not going to guess what you might be surprised for mine. I think I can guess yours,
God.
but you might be surprised for mine.
You know, we should both say our number 2 at the same time.
Really?
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Yeezus.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait, did you say our number 2?
Yes, I said our number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually 808s.
What?
I fucked that up. I thought you meant
You
to say
motherfucker.
I don't know where my head was at. Yeah.
We keep just switching around, I guess. My number 2 is
No,
Jesus.
I just gave away my big reveal in some failed thing. Damn it.
Damn it.
For real though, like you go. I mean, yeah, I knew we would disagree on this.
Well, I
one.
mean, we both love them very much. I'm sure.
They're honestly like almost tied. Like,
well, Yeezus, I fucking love. 10 out of 10 easily. It's fucking great, but I just I don't know. There's something about the other album that I just can't quite put my hands on, and it's just like it's special. Yeezus is special, but like 808s is emotionally special, I think.
True.
So yeah. Anyway, go on.
That's fair. Can't believe I fucked up that 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I mean, number 2 is 808s, which for the longest time it was my favorite. But, I mean, if I had to compare the albums, Yeezus and 808s, there are no songs I ever skip on Yeezus, but there is just maybe 1 or 2 that I skip through on 808s, and that's the only reason that I have to put it in my number 2. Otherwise, amazing, great album, groundbreaking. It hits me in my feels, it's catchy. It's everything I want out of an album, but it's just, you know, maybe that 1 or 2 songs that just don't stick with me that bring it down, but yeah.
My number 1 is 808s.
It's just...
and yeah, it's for a lot of different reasons. I think it's just I don't think there will ever be another album that sounds like that. It's just so unique and distinctive and fantastic, and it gives me so many feelings. It makes me excited. I get dancey sometimes, but I also just get emotional sometimes. It's like, it's a great mix, and each song goes from one to the next, like, so well.
True.
I love it.
It's true. And yeah, my number one, which is probably I mean, you would think this is probably an unpopular opinion for, like, cause
I think our top two in general are
probably both unpopular, yeah. But I mean, yeah, Yeezus, like, I just think it's Kanye's best album. It's his most experimental. He went outside the box. It's produced like crazy. Like, it's the perfect blend of, like, hype, like, craziness, but also kind of that emotional, like, side of 808s, to where, like, there are songs that really hit me on Yeezus, like Guilt Trip, or I don't know, like, you know, Hold My Liquor, yeah. So there's just no songs I would ever skip. I love them all. It's just crazy experimental, and it's like totally Kanye. Like, if you were to, like, lock his personality in a box, like, it's Yeezus. I feel like one of the songs is literally "I Am a God." Like, so it's just
like all of his personality in, like, one little package. It is. It's great.
It really is.
Like, all the goofiness, all the emotional shit, all the God shit, it's all in there.
Yeah, it's all in there. Yeah, and I think that's why it's called Yeezus, like, you know, almost named after himself, close to, at least. Yeah. But yeah, so that's my number one, and I don't see that changing. It's hard, but I don't see it changing.
I don't know if I see mine changing. Mine definitely jumps around from Yeezus to 808s, but it's, yeah, for now I'm just gonna say it's 808s. Like, literally just, like, looking through the track list earlier, I was just like, God, I want to listen to this again.
I know, it's so good. Like, for the most part, we were almost identical, though. You know, like, we were just like it's pretty much the same, just, like, switched around a little. But
yeah, we definitely agree on a lot of things, but have some disagreements. But yeah. By the way, we both love Kanye.
We both love Kanye, that's for sure.
And we want him to do better than fucking Donda. Please sort your shit out, Kanye.
I'm so interested to see what his next album will be. Like, who knows?
Yeah, it could be anything.
Could be.
I feel like we should get moving, because
it's 11:32. I'm on the clock now. Okay, let's quick get some listener questions out of the way, and then we'll get out of here. So, from Film Forager, she asks, favorite music video from Kanye. This is one, I don't really watch music videos.
Me neither. You know? I never watch music videos. Never.
So this is hard. I would say Bound 2, because it looked so ridiculous. I don't know if you saw the music video for that.
I don't even remember any of them, really.
I just saw one shot of, like, Kanye and Kim riding in the sky on a motorcycle. It looked fucking goofy as hell, so I'm gonna just say Bound 2.
I will say I love it.
Oh no. It's such a fucking hell. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay, that is actually so bad it's good, though. That music video.
One little thing that I just wanted to bring up, like, what happened to the Kanye bear? Where's that motherfucker been?
Oh, I don't know. He's been
we need to bring him back.
He's only been around like a Kanye for the first, symbol. Like, 3 albums. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss him.
I guess he just moved on. It's like Craig, the bear from Discord channel. He just moved on. Yeah. But that's true. I don't know what happened to him. Then the other question I got, sequels. This is more movie related, but sequels better than original horror edition. So it has to be any horror sequels that are better than the original.
Who's it from?
Oh yeah, sorry. From All Right So Reviews. I would say I think Aliens is better than Alien.
True,
just by a little bit. Oh man, this is where my mind goes blank, because I know there's a lot.
Yeah, and I'm not a big horror person as well, so I don't know.
I think it's not better than the original, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 almost has a chance of being better than the first. Fuck. I know there's more.
There probably is, but...
Oh well. I heard Terrifier 2 is supposed to be better. Yeah, I'll just say Aliens better than Alien. I wish I had more for you. I'm sure I could think of more after this, but yeah.
It's alright.
Okay, this is from Old Child Support. Would the controversy end...
Fuck's sake.
Would the controversy end if he changed his name to Kanye?
No, you said Kayne.
No, it says Kanye.
It's a Y.
Oh, no, Kayne. Kayne. I see the Y in the end.
We changed his name to Kayne.
If he changed it to Kayne.
I don't know how to answer that, buddy.
I guess a joke question. I don't know.
That's all he ever submits, just fucking joke questions. The last one was, why is Keelan a rat? And then the SpongeBob one. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, from SJ Cartier LDT. Would you fancy a Yeezus tour shirt? I don't know.
Sure.
Sure.
Send it to Quinn's address.
Is this
I'll
like
give it
one
to
of
you.
your followers? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is. I
Really?
don't.
That's weird. I don't know where
No.
they came from. Yeah, I would
Yep.
love a t-shirt. Sure. Okay, and then the last one from Movies That Don't Suck. Top 3 songs from 808s and Heartbreak. And then he said, insanely underrated. You're right.
Agreed.
Top 3
I think
songs.
we gave
well,
them, but
I think we kind of gave them.
I think I said Say You Will, Coldest Winter, and Streetlights.
Yeah. I would say Welcome to Heartbreak, Heartless, and Paranoid are my 3. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So
But,
Quinn's got to go. So we got
Yeah, I
to speed run this
I
shit.
feel like this happened like one of the last episodes too. It's like I gotta fucking go to work.
Yeah.
I hate it, but yeah.
We do have to talk about the Patreon.
Oh yeah.
We got a Patreon, guys. So if you want to give us money, go ahead. But it's not required or anything. It's just something that we set up so that you can support us if you want to. There's like 4 tiers. So there's like a $3 one, a $5 one, $10, and then $20. And we put up a bunch of like different benefits that you'll get from it. They're not like the greatest at the moment because we can't like do merch or anything like that. We're very broke, but you know. Yeah, but we're trying to make it as beneficial as possible. So for like the $10 one, you can come and listen live while muted, and the $20 one you can chat with us for a short bit at the end if you want as well. But the other 2 will just thank you for your shit. And yeah, I'm pretty sure at $10 and $20 as well, you get to recommend a movie or a topic of your choice. So yeah, if you guys wanted to check that out, there's a link to it in the description and shit. Yeah, we would appreciate it. But again, it's not necessary. It's just something that we set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sounds good. You can find me at Views by Quinn on all the social media, Instagram and Letterboxd mainly. We'll have the link trees in the description of the episode.
You can find me at Movies Music Me. Same thing, link tree in the description. There's my Instagram, Letterboxd, YouTube, Serialized, Music Board, whatever the fuck. Bunch of shit. And let us know what your favorite Kanye album is.
Yeah.
We'd love to
Yeah.
know in the YouTube comments or whatever. We'll put up a poll, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll put up a poll asking.
Just put up like all the albums and be like, hey, what's your favorite?
Or a Q&A, like, where you can put in an answer. There's that option, too. I might do that.
True.
Oh. But anyway, hope you enjoyed listening. And if I fuck this model... Okay, no.
What are you doing?
I just had to end it with some Kanye little bit. All right. Peace out, bitches. Yeah.
Nice. Whoopity
Whoop-dee-scoop. Scoop-dee-whoop.